Hello all. So I welcome you to the first session of testing. What I thought is we can directly jump into testing, manual testing concepts, and we can learn those things. But you wouldn't feel a connection that why are we doing it or what is the purpose. So let me start off with something that is very common to all, that is known to all of us. Uh, and I'll take some examples so that you would be able to understand that what you are actually getting into, what is testing is all about, how do you perform it, and how do you make use of those learnings that I'm going to give you into the actual manual testing. Okay, so first example is a car, right? You, all of you must have seen cars, or you must have driven the cars, uh, or I don't know, some of you might have the uh, interest in the maintenance of your cars. So let's say that something in your car is broken, right? uh, okay, I'll take this as a second example. First example is, let's say you go to a showroom, right? You go to a showroom and the salesman shows you a car. Okay, he shows you a car. He says that, sir, volkswagen this is the Volkswagen Punto. This is a Volkswagen Punto. It cost 8 lakhs, and so. These are the features of this car, and the features could be, he would tell you about the interiors, he would tell you about the engine, he will tell you about the speed of the car, right? So these all features he will tell you. And now what will you do? Now, my question is, once he tells you that this is the car, this is the feature, what will you do? Uh, I'm giving you a seconds to thought about it. Yeah, so what will you do? You will just go to the car, you will open the door, and you will sit inside the car. And you will sit inside the car. And the first thing that you will do is you will take a look at the dashboard, right? You will take a look at the dashboard, then you will take a look at the seats, then you will take a look at the exterior as well, that how the car is looking, what the color is, and what you are doing basically here by looking at the dashboard, seats, exterior. What you are actually doing, you are actually confirming. What you are confirming is you're confirming the features, right? You're confirming the features that the salesman told you, right? Yes or no? I'm right, exactly. So you're confirming those features. These days, we also see the YouTube videos, right? We see the YouTube videos of any car that is coming into the market, and we go through the video, we see the review of that video. In that review also, he tell you about the features of the car. So in those features, they tell you about each and everything from color to the engine to the speed to the price, each and everything, right? And but when you actually go to a showroom, when you actually see that car, you confirm those features, right? You confirm those features. So the software, in software terms also, when a new software is created, when a new software is created, so how is this software created basically? So let's say you are starting your own venture. There is a startup that you have started, and it is a startup of online booking. Okay, it is an online booking, or it is an online store like Flipkart or Amazon. So you need a website for that, correct? You need a website for that to run your business. अगर आपको बिजनेस करना है, then you need to have that website. Now, what will you do? You will seek for a software company. You will seek for a software company that could build you that particular website. So you go to them and you ask them, can you please create an online booking website or application for our business? What will they ask? They don't know about it. They don't know. The software company does not know that what all things is required in your website. They are blank, right? They must not be having any kind of knowledge that what is the feature of your website, what is the features, what are all the features of your website. So what will they do? They will ask the question. They will ask the questions to you that what all kind of things you need in your website. Basically, the business that comes to a software company, we refer to them as the clients. Okay, we refer to them as clients, and the client gives the software company, the client gives the software company a document. Okay, they give them a document, and in this document there are details of the features they are expecting in the website. They are expecting in the website. So the software company goes through those details of features, and then they tell them that we can build a software, we can build a software as per your needs. We can build a software as per your needs, and we will develop it. And they give them a timeline. They give them a timeline, let's say of 1 year, that in 1 year your software will be ready and we can deploy it onto the actual website. We can deploy it onto the actual website. This actual website in software terms is called the production. Okay, the production is the actual website. So the actual term that we will use is in 1 year we will be deploying the software into the production. Okay, so once the software is deployed, what we need to do before that, the developer will develop the code, and as a tester, we need to test the features. Okay, we need to test the features of the website. So by feature, we mean is what all things they have included in the feature. So if it is an online store, so there must be a cart, there must be products that need to be added to the cart, there must be payment methods like credit card, UPI, each and everything, right? So these things need to be tested. These things need to be tested by us. We will do it manually. In by manual, I mean, again, I'm saying, as I said in the previous video, that we will go to the payment page. For example, we will enter the card details. We will enter the card details. Then we will receive an OTP, and then we will confirm the payment. Then we will confirm the payment. If the payment is confirmed successfully, then what it means is our software is correct. Our software is correct. But as a tester, you need to think out of the box. By out of the box, I mean you don't need to provide the correct details each and every time. Okay, correct details are not required each time. So in the card details that we have entered previously, we will enter the card details correctly. We will enter the card details correctly, but the OTP that we are receiving, we will put the incorrect OTP. Suppose you get an OTP of 8970, but you will put the OTP as 8950. So what it should do? It should reject the transaction, correct? It should reject the transaction. But let's say you put the incorrect OTP and it accept the transaction. It accept the transaction. This means this is an error. This is an error in your code. So this is how we need to proceed with our testing. This is one of the example I have showed you. So in first test, what we do, we provided the correct details. In the second test, we provided the incorrect details. So this is what is a positive test case and a negative test case. You will learn about it in the future in upcoming videos. So this is how we test it. So going back where I started with a car example, right? I started with a car example. So now I would like to ask you, what all things you can think of that you can test in a car, right? What all things you can test in a car? Let's say this is the first car ever. Let's say this is the first car ever built in the history. So there must be some errors. There must be some errors that are in this car. So what will you test? First, to start off, you can test the doors. You can test the doors of a car. How can you test the door of a car? So first, you will try to unlock the car without a key. You will try to unlock a car without a key, and you will try to unlock the car with the key, right? Just like we did in the card transaction, we use the correct OTP and we use the incorrect OTP. We can do like this. So this is what we can test. What else can we can test is, we can test to unlock the door. We can unlock the door from inside the car. We can unlock the door from inside the car by not lifting the lock button. There is a lock button inside, right? We are not going to lift that lock button and then we try to unlock the door, and we unlock the door by lifting that button. So these are the two test cases, right, for the doors. Now, what other test cases could be? The other test cases could be, we could try to start the car. We could try to start the car. First, we will try to start the car without pressing, without pressing the clutch, without pressing the clutch and moving the key, So these days we need to press the clutch to start a car, and then we can try to start the car without then we can try to start the car with pressing the clutch. So by pressing the clutch, it should start. By pressing the clutch, it should start. And when we do not put the clutch on, it should not start, right? It should not start. So this is what is our expectation. Okay, when we not press the clutch, it should not start, and when we press the clutch, it should start. So this is what is our expectation, or I can say this is what is expected output, right? This is the output of our effort. We have put in some effort, we have given some inputs from our side, and we need some thing. So this is the expected output, that it should start and it should not start. This is also our expected output, right? This is also our expected output. So this is how our testing proceeds. So this is in a normal way, like we are taking an example of car. Now I can take one more example. I would be considering, let's say, I would take an example of eyeliner. Let's take an example of eyeliner from Lakme. I don't know if Lakme makes an eyeliner, I'm just assuming. So what an eyeliner is? Eyeliner in Hindi, I think it is kajal, I would say. So what an eyeliner do is, it is of colors, different colors. It comes in different colors. Okay. So this is one of the feature of an eyeliner. It comes in different colors. What is the use of those? It is used for the makeup. It is used for the makeup of eye, right? It is used for the makeup of eye, and it comes in maybe different kind of materials are used for making it, right? Every company makes different materials. So for now, let's take only two features, that it is of different colors and it is uh, used for the makeup of the eye. So let's say you have an eyeliner, and on the top of that eyeliner, on the top of that eyeliner, it is written that it is black. Okay, on the top of that eyeliner, it is written black. So what would we test? We will test that open the eyeliner cap, open the cap, and confirm if it is of black color, and confirm it is of black color. So this would be one of the test case. Second test case, open the cap, open the cap and close the cap, and close the cap. So what are we testing here? We are testing the cap of that eyeliner, if we are open to cap properly or not, and if we are able to close the cap properly or not. What we could do as a third test case, we can use the eyeliner and put it under the eye, right? We can apply it on the eye, and we can check whether we are able to apply it and that eyeliner is sticking properly. It is sticking properly. It's not in a very liquidy state, or if it is not flowing, right? It should stick there and it should look good. So this would be our test case. uh, so this is just an example to get you onboarded with the thinking, the mindset that you need to have while testing. So these are all the different things that you can try. Uh, so yeah, this is what I wanted to start off with, like what all things that we need to keep in mind while testing, while proceeding. From the next video, I'll start off with a very basic principles of testing, and I will be using some common examples like I have used today, and some other examples that are real-time examples from the software industry as well, so that from the first or second video itself, you are able to connect with, you are able to understand the entire process. Yeah. Thank you so much. Please show your response. Meet you in the next video. Thank you.